Hey everyone, now this will probably be the first part of some haul stuff that I have. I kind of messed up on a few hauls that I've had recently. I haven't really gotten pictures taken quick enough, or I'm getting the video done quick enough, and I already sold stuff, and now it's all in the garage in storage. So wanted to show this. It's already been listed, but I want to show it before I put it out in the storage. Hopefully I'll have some more stuff to add on to this too. Pretty good, cool items here. Like I said, everything I think is listed on the table, but there's some pretty rare or unique stuff. This right here is a Sony HDV HDR FX1 Handycam. Paid 15 bucks for this. Look up that model number right there. If it works, you can get like 300 bucks. I paid 15. It doesn't have a battery or anything. I listed mine for parts for like 200 or best offer. I'd probably take 125 on it to get rid of it, so that's pretty cool. This is a UNLV like plush here from 1984. There's an old school tag. I think the Run Rebels, if I'm not mistaken. Las Vegas is at University of Nevada, Las Vegas. So pretty cool. I paid like $3 for that at a thrift store. It was just old, still had the tag. There weren't really any comps to go out there, so we'll have to see what happens. Underneath all this is a River Road saddlebags and trunk case there. Brand new in the box. All three are there. They still have the tags on the straps, so I paid 10 bucks for that when I got this camera too, at the same estate sale. So I think I might get 60 to 100 for that. So that's pretty cool. Here's a Rawlings glove. This one's pretty good. I think it's first baseman. It's RFM9. There's the model number there. Paid 9 bucks for this. Had to pay up at this more of an estate sale. They said it was a garage sale, but to me it was more like an estate sale with a lot of old stuff. Paid 9 bucks. I think I can get probably 40 for that. That's pretty cool. This is a hinge dock. It's for a MacBook Pro. They have a couple different kinds. I've sold one before that I paid 10 bucks for. I got like 65. This one I paid 5 bucks for. Damage to the box here, but the inside stuff is all good. I think I'll get like 45 or 50 for that one. Here's a sealed PS2 controller. Look out for the sealed video game stuff. This came with the guy who used to buy all the jerseys from is now selling me video game systems at $25 per system with controllers and games. So I have to look at the games and see what's in there because it's not a great deal for every single one, but most of them are a good deal. This one, it came with the PS2 Slim, which I'll get like 60 for with the cords and one controller. It also came with this, which I'll get like 40 for. And it came with this, Shadow Hearts, which even though it has a $5 pre-owned price, this game goes for like 40 to 60 bucks right now, I think. So that was a really good deal for the 25, so that's pretty cool. This is a Kavu, like backpack. I like the rope for like the strap there. Paid 2 bucks for this at a garage sale, and this is a little tip too. A lot of times people say you can tell from the street if the sale is good or not, which does apply in some cases. This is one where it looked like all furniture, and there was a couple of things on top of this dresser. I couldn't really see too well what they were, but it was kind of a slow day, so I said, I'll go out and check. And I found this bag sitting up there. I paid 2 bucks for it. I honestly think I'll get like 30 bucks, so pretty cool there. Here's a video game system to look out for. This is the original Xbox, but it's this green one. It's actually the Halo Special Edition one. I paid 7 bucks for this with the cords that he didn't know if it worked. This is the one thing that's not listed yet. Everything else is. I need to test that. If it does work, probably 100 bucks. So that was pretty cool. If it doesn't, it's still worth money, probably 40 in parts. And then this right here is a PS3. Got this from the video game guy that I've been buying from. 25 bucks for the system with some controllers and games. These are the old school, they call them the fat models. These ones do really well. Usually on these I get like 80 to 100 bucks for a complete system. So for 25 bucks, not a bad deal. Plus it comes with games and usually 2 controllers. So pretty cool there. This is just the cords and stuff, some of them that came with it. If anything else that I have cool, I'll try to show you and make the video a little bit longer. Hope you enjoy. Hey guys, here's some additional haul stuff to show you. I'm hoping this is added to another video to make it a little bit longer. I do apologize that some of my haul stuff hasn't been as great lately. I've missed a lot of stuff. If you're following the sales update, you'll see a lot of stuff that's sold that never made it to the video. I'm just so busy with inventory now and life in general that I'm having a hard time staying up on the hauls, so I try to get what I can to show you. And then hopefully if you are watching diligently through all of them, you'll still see stuff as it pops up in the sales update if I do miss it. But And chances are, if it's in the sales update and wasn't in the haul, it probably sold pretty well, so it's probably something to look out for. But here's some more stuff, just a few things that you might want to look out for. 2 Nintendos. I bought these from a storage unit guy I buy from. I paid $130 for a bunch of stuff. These were in there. If I don't have the cords and everything to test these, and they're kind of beat up like these ones are, I usually list them for about 30 to 40 a piece shipped. These two I put together at 80 shipped. I'm going to see if I can get it. I probably won't. So after about 10 days, I might drop it down to like 70 shipped. And that's just the easy, quick money for me. You can test them and make sure they work or replace the connectors in there, but sometimes I don't have time for that, so I just go ahead and list them like this and hope someone will buy them for parts. So I didn't even really clean them up that well. They're already listed, so we'll see what happens. Here's a Canon. It's a G3 QLT, or sorry, QL17. Sorry, not QLT. This is a camera. It came with those Nintendos out of that $125 lot, $30 lot. That one should go for 45 to 80 shipped. Listed just untested. I don't really test them. I just kind of list the condition they're in. Mainly, again, for time. You can test them, and some of them will go for over 100 if you can prove it works. I'm not an expert on cameras, for one. I just list it as untested, and if I can get, $50 for it, I'll be happy there. So, pretty cool. A Nintendo action set. This came from the guy I buy video games from. $50 for the whole system. It's complete with about 6 or 8 games. There's a Mega Man 5 in there, which sells for, I think, 40 or something bucks, 50. And there's also a Dragon Warrior 2 or 3, one of them, and it's worth like 30, plus a couple other games worth about 10. So that was a good deal. I have to pay up a little bit for some things, but $50 for one of these is a great deal. I should get over 100 for it shipped, plus the games alone will probably push me into the almost $200 for a $50 investment. So pretty cool there. 2 Harley things. These are calipers here. This one has the bracket, but there's the caliper. There's one front and rear. These came off of a Harley Softail, I believe the guy told me. Harley parts do well if they are, OEM parts, especially if they're new and packaged still. That can do really great. These ones are used, but they're in really good shape. I paid $5 a piece for them, plus $5 for a set of shocks, and $5 for 2 headlamps for 2 different Harleys. So I'm hoping I can get like $40 for these each or more. It just depends. The research on the parts is the hardest thing because it's hard to find the part numbers. They have mold numbers, like when it was made, it has a number on it. Not a year, but like whatever number it is out of that mold, I guess. But finding the part numbers was a little harder than I hoped. So I've already listed them based on the research I did and found some comparable listings, but I'm going to work on them a little bit more to try to narrow down the exact part number. But yeah, they do well. I've made plenty of money on Harley parts. So these are really cool. I learned these from another Facebook group that I was in. I don't remember which one, but someone said they were doing well on this decon stuff. Then once I heard it, I could never find it. I was looking at every estate sale usually to see if it was there. I showed up at one estate sale and I was like, I bet they have decon here for some reason. I'm like, they've got it. They have all this junk. It was like a hoarder house. And sure enough, on a Friday, I found 3 of these. And I ended up buying a whole box of stuff for $10. This lady's always so good at pricing, so she knows me pretty well now that I've been buying from her. And they gave me, I threw these in there with some other stuff for 10, so that was a super good deal. These usually go for like 20 or 30 a piece, so pretty cool. Look out for those. Can't sell them to people in California though, so even though I live in California, I have to sell them to people outside of the state. These also came out of that $10 lot. These are Miele or Mile, I don't know. I think it's Miele filters. They make really high-end vacuums out of Germany. I think Lonnie did a video, if you watch Garage Flips, about their vacuums, but I don't remember if it was him exactly. But these are filters, are both brand new. This one probably like maybe 15 to 20. This one more like 25 for this one. So, and they'll both go first class. They were in that $10 lot. A TI Inspire CX CAS. These do really well. I paid $50 for it. Probably paid a little too much. I'll probably only get about 90 to 100. I'll still make money for sure because it'll go first class, or even if I do it priority, I'll still make good money. But some guy was trying to he needed to make some money for gas. He had one of these. I bought it. I kind of get a sucker for people when they say that, and I find their listing, but I probably should have offered them a little bit less, but we won't lose on it. And then lastly, this is a Donjoy Defiance knee brace. I've done, the last one I sold, I think I made 50, I sold it for 50 bucks. I paid like 5. They do well. The hardest thing about them is, one, you got to make sure all the straps and the stuff is still in good shape and there's no flaws or cracks to this thing. The other part is the sizing. They don't always have, unless they come with paperwork, it doesn't always have the size tag. This one does not. The person said he was told it was a large. I think it's bigger than that. I did some measurements compared to some other listings, and it looks like it might be an extra large or even XXL. This thing is huge. It's even big for my leg, and I'm a pretty big guy, so I think it's probably maybe even an XXL if they make them. Some people had it listed as XXL, but they didn't have measurements, so I couldn't really see it. And one of the extra large ones, measurements did line up some compared to what I have. The other extra large one did not line up, so I don't know. But if you're looking, if you see these, it might be worth it. You can see it's got some wear here, but honestly, that'll still sell. I'm hoping for 40 to 50 again on this. I paid $1 for it at a garage sale, so hope you guys enjoy that. I'm going to do one more part of the video, I think, for some clothing things, and then we'll be done. Okay, guys, hopefully this is the last part of the haul video. This is the clothing stuff. If you don't like clothes, now's the time to turn it off. I'm changing the way, or the type of clothing that I'm buying. I'm not buying as much dress shirts, jeans, polos, even Hawaiian shirts. I'm trying to very limit those and be real specific, either unless I'm getting them for super cheap, or it's just something real unique, or it's a definite sale. I'm not taking as many chances on stuff for $4 or $5. It's just because it's sitting so long. I don't want to have that much money tied up in something like that. I'd rather tie it up in video games or hard goods. Even shoes would be better because they sell better. Jerseys are one thing I'm sticking with because I do really well on, and sports apparel. I also like those, so that kind of helps. Big sizes, and then, like I said, unique, flamboyant things that jump out that are, definitely going to sell. But if I'm at a garage sale and they have Lucky Brand men's jeans for $1, yeah, I'll probably pick them up. Because I know over time I can get 20 plus for them and make some money. So if the price is right still, but thrift stores, I'm not going to waste my time with a lot of that mid-level stuff that just sits for a while. So that's the spiel on that. But here's what I bought. $5, a Jerry Rice Raiders youth jersey. Youth stuff is real picky. You need to be picky. You need to know what sells. For me, Kobe Bryant, Lakers, always does well for youth. Youth Patriots like Brady, those guys do well. Randy Moss is a good youth player that does really well. I've sold a lot of his jerseys. People that are playing now in their respective sport, will probably always sell. You still want to get them cheap because you're not going to get as much for them. Usually you're going to look for 15 to probably 25 is the top end for most youth. I paid $5 for this one from my jersey seller. I'll probably get like 20 for Jerry Rice. Here's an LA Galaxy. I haven't sold one of these before in a long time. This is a different one than I had. I paid $5 for this one too from him. Size medium. I'm not sure what I'm going to get. Hopefully 25. Kobe Bryant Champion Youth Jersey. Medium 10 to 12. It's a piece of fuzz. That one probably 20 on. Paid $5. Here's a nice Majestic Lakers Finals 2010. This one was $5. This one we'll try to get like 25 for, but we'll see. It's got the kind of trophy on there. And then here is another thing that I'm still going to pick up. It's an Aerosmith Kiss concert shirt. I don't know the year, but it says Two Rock Giants. It's a size large. This was out of a big lot where I bought a lot of this stuff here for $130. So it came with, I think earlier in the video you saw a camera and some Nintendo systems. This came out of the same lot, so I'll probably get, usually on these type of jerseys, it's like 15 to 30, it just depends. This is cool because the Chiefs are playing really well for football. It's a Kansas City Chiefs by Trench. It's an older one. Crew neck here, really good logo on the front. Because they're playing so, I got to get this up right away. Take advantage of their success by getting this listed. And I think because the weather's getting colder too, someone will want to buy this and wear it to a game or wear it to watch a game or whatever. So again, it's at that 130 lot. I would expect that I'll probably get 25 to 40 for that. This is something that is pretty cool. It is a Reebok. It's actually inside out because I washed it. It's a 6XL though, Reebok golf type, kind of moisture wicking. This was in that lot. I do really well on Reebok Golf if they're 4XL or bigger. A lot of times Reebok Golf doesn't sell that well. They're moisture wicking, but if you can get the 4XL, 5XL, 6XL, you can make at least usually 20 per shirt, and a lot of times up to 30 for a used shirt. So, and this one's inside out, but it has a cool stripe pattern on there, so we'll do okay. This is from the same lot, Michigan Wolverines by Nike, a little bit older one. It's a double XL. It's like a baseball style jersey, so I think we'll do okay. Michigan's actually doing fairly well right now for college football, so it's a good time to get that listed. See, it's pretty big though. This is one of my favorites. It's a starter, Chicago Bulls, baseball style. You can tell by the tag it's older. Size large. This thing is, in my opinion, it's dope. It's Bulls right there. It's got the starter on the side. So that was in that same lot. I honestly am hoping for $50 on this. I'd probably take 40 something if it took a while, but I think I can get 50 if I wait. Oakland Raiders, pro player, nice big graphic on the front. Got the big spell out there, and then on the back it says Brown, Tim Brown, I'm guessing, Raiders wide receiver, number 81. Got the cool silver and black there. This was in that same $130 lot. I would probably guess because the Raiders fans are so diehard, even though they stink this year, I'd probably say it's 25 to 35 for that. Another one, kind of same style. It's got the big graphic on the front, spell out Raiders silver and black. 94. This one is Salem Sportswear, I believe. Yeah, good brand to look out for. They make a lot of 90s sports stuff, and it does really well. Again, they're not doing well, which would be better if they were, but their fans are so diehard that we should still make money on this for sure. I would guess, again, probably 30 to 40 bucks on that. Here's a Volvo jacket. I know nothing about it, so if anyone does, feel free to let me know. It's a Volvo merchandise extra. It's a large US. It's got the cool, you can see something cool if you know about sports stuff on behind here. It's got the Volvo on the back. Really nice jacket, kind of like a windbreaker style. I just threw it into my pile. I figured it's got to be worth something, but we'll see. So if anyone knows, feel free to let me know. And then this is awesome. It's a 49ers starter pro line right there. Satin style jacket. This is the gold 49ers one. It's unfortunately, if you look, there's stains here. There's actually a stain following up here. Stains kind of everywhere, but it's a good piece of advice. If you can find these starter jackets, the satin ones, not all of them do awesome. They're usually worth something, but look out for this 49ers gold one. The other one, 49ers going to do well. The Raiders black one does well. You can make money in the Cowboys ones, but this one is like one of the best ones. If you find the starter chalk line gold one, it's like you can get like $200 for that, maybe more sometimes, depending on the market and everything. So I bought this one out of that $130 lot with all that stuff. This one is very stained though. I'm going to put it through the wash and try to get some of it out. It's still going to sell because people that can't afford the 100 and something bucks that they get online for them will probably want to offer me maybe 80 on it, 75. And for me, that's a good deal. So pretty cool, but look out for it. Again, starter pro line. You really want the chalk line one if you can, but it's got the cool 49ers patch in the back, NFL logo. It's super sweet. I don't even like the 49ers, but it's just a cool looking jacket. And then lastly, this I found for $1 at a garage sale. US Marines, you can tell by the tag. It's a crew neck sweatshirt. It says, "Don't even think about a leash." It's got the great like bulldog up there. This thing is awesome. It's got some staining, unfortunately, on the sleeve there, you can see. But to me, the graphic on the front of this, if you look at some of the Marine Bulldog ones, some of them, if you get like a 3D emblem t-shirt, will go for like 90. I honestly think that this one will go for at least 30. I'm hoping more like towards 50 if I find the right person. Just because it's got a really cool graphic on there. If you're a Marine fan, when you like maybe like a graphic shirt like this, you might pick it up. So it was only $1. Even if I got 20, we're still in the money. But for me, this is the kind of stuff I want to buy for clothes. It seems to be the stuff that I'm making the money on, and it seems to be the stuff that moves pretty quickly, and it's a lot, I guess, more fun for me to try to list it and sell it than like, just a bunch of dress shirts. So not saying I'll completely stop the clothing on that end, but if the price is right or the size is right, it's brand new with tag, and there'll still be exceptions to the rule. But in general, I'm trying to cut back a little bit because that's the slowest selling part of my business, and it takes up a lot of space. And I have a lot of dead inventory there, whereas my hard goods are moving a lot quicker. So hope you guys